Jason the Ray Show. It's Jason the Ray Show. Jason the Ray Show.
Welcome to Justin Wade Show. I'm Wade. That is Justin. This is our show. Justin, today let's talk about Carnival Rides.
Okay.
Yeah. I like that.
So Carnival Rides. Yeah. Did you ever do the one where like you sit in the seat and like the seats move and the arms move around? Like you just spin in a circle. Looks like you're about to hit the other person.
The Scrambler?
Is that? Yeah.
Yeah. They spin like that, like every time the next one's coming at you.
Yeah. I actually enjoyed that until I got seasick, like motion sickness. But I love that one back in the day.
At some point, I started getting sick off of what the bulk of Carnival Rides are. Things that like spin in a circle over and over. That started making me sick as I got to a certain age. But yeah, when I was younger, like the county fair, the state fair, like that's all we do when they started making you buy bracelets and ride like all day.
Yeah.
Get tickets. Oh my God. Me and Mike rode. It was called the King Cobra, but it was like the Scrambler, but it lifted you up in the air. So like you were up in the air and it kind of like moved like the Scrambler. But me and Mike rode it like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 times in a row. And like the 4th time we got on it and when it started, it was like, oh my God, this doesn't feel good.
We should not have done this.
It's spinning.
Nice.
You ever read the Gravitron?
The what?
It was like a UFO. It looked like a UFO.
Yeah.
But it didn't lift off the ground or anything, but you got in it and you lay against the boards on the water. There's like a DJ in the middle of it. And it would spin. It was a guy in the middle, right in the center. The center didn't move. And he had like he could play music inside it. But it would spin. It would just everybody leans against the wall and it would spin real fast. And then the things you were on would slide up. Like, and you basically be stuck to the wall. You could like flip upside down and stuff.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
You would, and then people figured out at some point you could like turn sideways and like walk on the wall. It was crazy. I mean, it's called the Gravitron, but it would just spin so fast that it's kind of like what's it called? The Roundup. Remember the cage? It was a circle. Yeah. You stand against the wall and it would spin, and then it would lift up in the air.
Oh God,
I don't know. Like it would be spinning like this. So like you're like laying flat, like looking down and up. That thing was crazy, and it didn't have like straps to hold you. It wasn't like when you get on roller coaster. It just had like this chain. You just like hang across in front of you, but it's going so fast you can't come off of the wall.
Right.
It still seems like for some rides they
sketchy, right?
Slap together at each town they go to. You know what I mean?
I remember riding I think it's called the Octopus with Jason, and like that's the one where you're like slightly at a slant, so you kind of it's like a Ferris wheel, kind of like because it goes up and down like that, right? But it's slightly at a slant, and the cars spin the whole time. And we got to the top of that thing, like so. I was not good with that kind of stuff. I got to the top of that screen. I was like, I gotta get off, let me off. And like every time we go around, Jason's like, you gotta stop the ride. He was yelling at the guy, stop the ride. And then finally the guy let me off. I hated it. I was not happy with
That's
that.
not the one year. It kind of sounded like there's one year that the county fair had it was a Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
But instead of the regular seats you sit in, it was a car. Like not a
my whole computer just froze.
2 people could sit in.
Oh,
It was so you sit in it and it's kind of like a car cab, but it's just a cage you sit in.
Yeah.
And they're facing, so you're facing forward just like you would be in a Ferris wheel seat, but it spins like this. So the Ferris wheel goes like this and they're connected to it. And so when the car goes up to the top, like it spins as it's going up too. I don't know if I'm explaining
so the seat goes upside down?
The car you're sitting in, like the whole thing spins like this. Like it's not connected in any way. Like there's a lock so they can lock it and you sit in it. Right. And then as it's going, they unlock it. And so like if you're going up, you're going up like this and it's just spinning like
Oh wow.
It's insane, man.
Yeah, no. I enjoyed the Ferris wheel, but I don't know about that one. That's
a pretty crazy Ferris wheel, and
Yeah.
you probably never get a chance to ride it anyway. It's probably illegal, and that's the end of our show. Thanks for listening, everybody. Talk to us about Carnival Rides. Like and subscribe.